Welcome to In a Pickle Knitting. My name is Donna and I'm here today with Vlogmas Day 5. So today is December 5th and today's story I want to bring you is a classic from Clement C. Moore, The Night Before Christmas. And I'm going to share this one with you in a minute and someone special here. And I also want to feature this particular version, The Night Before Christmas. Of course, the poem remains the same. This is a poem that was written almost 200 years ago by Clement C. Moore, and it is in the public domain, so you will find many different people doing their own illustrations to go with his famous poem. This particular book is illustrated by Antonio Javier Caparo and has lovely illustrations. It had a nostalgic feel to me. What's Sweet Pea?
Why are you reading it?
Well, I was just going to show this to some people out there in Videoland. You want it? Okay. And then I'm going to read this version to my grandson, and so you can listen.
Like
You'd like it? Okay, thank you. So I don't have my books anymore. So I hope you enjoy listening to The Night Before Christmas. And look over here and say hi.
Hi.
Okay, today might be a little difficult. We're going to give this a try. Going to read to you today The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore. And we can read this because it's in the public domain, having been published long enough that the patent or copyright has run out. So I thought I'd read this morning to my grandson. We're going to read this book. You ready? It's called The Night Before Christmas. Who is that?
Santa.
Santa. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. You like the pictures? Yeah. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
No.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. That meant they were sleeping. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Way to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. What does he see outside? Do you see something? I see reindeer too. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. Cupid is his name. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Look at that picture. Good drawings. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. What you doing?
They are.
You're saying ah. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
Nickel.
St. Nicholas, that's another name for Santa Claus.
Nicholas.
And then in a twinkling, oh, you know Nicholas, don't you? Mm-hmm. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He's going to go down the chimney. Nicholas, he's St. Nicholas, another name for Santa. He was dressed all in fur. See his fursuit? From his head to his foot, his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He's got a big tummy. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself.
A cat.
A kitty there. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. What is Santa holding? What is that?
Candy.
Candy cane. And look, someone left him some cookies and a glass of milk. He spoke not a word. He was very quiet, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
The ring not on the day.
They're flying. See, they're attached with the string. They're flying. They can fly.
You can't die.
You can't fly, but reindeer can. They're magic reindeer. Okay, all done? Okay, can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Now look over here. Look over here and say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.